How we doing, guys? Let's go over Cardano today. So the market is tanking today. It's pretty incredible. 15% down on ADA, Doge 13%, Link 14, and we got Luna over here absolutely dropping like crazy. Oh my gosh, guys, Luna is just tanking over here. I want to go through and look at Cardano today and assess how low can this actually go. We actually need to go over to ADA.USDT and we need to go to Binance in order to take a look at this, because Coinbase doesn't show the structures that Binance does. Okay, here's what I'm looking at. I was doing this analysis and I just want to record this video. Guys, here's what we need to be watching right here. The next greatest support, unfortunately, is over here, down at 38 cents. Right now, looking at this is not good. Okay, let me pull something out here to show you guys. Let's come over here and let's do a volume profile index. Okay, let's do volume profile. This will show you guys exactly where all the whales have bought, kind of in the past, the best we can kind of get it. So I'm gonna pull this out and then I'm gonna look at this and I'm just gonna make this really simple for us. We're gonna make this all the exact same color and you guys can see how I do this as I go down here. This is gonna show us where have the highest volume transactions, at what price have they taken place? And this will actually show us where that is and it'll be kind of fun to take a look at. All right, let's do this. Let's go 150 on this. All right. The greatest amount of purchases ever in Cardano was over here, and it was down at about 4 cents, okay, 0.04. What we're looking at here is what's called high volume and low volume nodes. So the next greatest structure support, not only from structure, but also where money has come into the market, what's called a high volume node, is sitting down at 38 cents. Which is not very hopeful for a lot of accounts. Showing you guys my account here, we just dipped down below 100,000. And you guys might be looking at this. My starting balance was 150,000. And honestly, guys, that is actually still the healthiest crypto account we can find online. Guys, you got to realize this. Most people have already lost all their money. Literally, anybody who used any type of leverage on any of these moves up here, they've lost everything already, and maybe twice over again. So if you guys still have an account and you use risk management like we show on all of our trades, this is where you guys get to pat yourself on the back and congratulate yourself for not FOMOing in with all of your money, okay, and actually using good risk management. Let's look at this here for a second. Let's take this off here for the price, and I want to look at the well money flow. This is sitting so ridiculously low over here. I want to take this off just for 1 second. What I'm seeing on this is that well money flow is sitting down here at a 28. Let's do a horizontal line here. Let's take a look at this now. When we've come here in the past, we have seen moves back up in the market, and it's been we saw a decent move right here. I'm just looking at these other areas in the market. We saw a move up here, vertical line there. We're seeing this over here. We do see jumps, and so this is the thing that I'm looking at. I'm like, okay, are we going to get a jump like we've seen in the past? There are moments in here like this where it just kept heading down, and that's something that has to be looked at in this analysis. But I want to come over here and look at these other areas. Overall, when well money flow on the daily has been this low, we have seen a move up here. We're looking at, we did see a jump up here in the market. We did see this bull run right here. This is one where we definitely started moving down. We saw a run up here, we saw the run up here, and we saw the run up back over here. So if we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of data, 6 out of 7 of those have been bullish at this area. And we can kind of pull this in here and call that another point as well. Even if we look over here, let me pull this as well for vertical line. Just want to give you guys the data of what I'm looking at. This is actually a really good sign of a move back up as well. So I'm looking at this and I'm going left and I'm just pulling all those data points. Now, trend exhaustion. This is interesting down here because we're sitting in the middle, and this is a little nerve-wracking, a little bit, because this has a lot further to go down here, and this may actually start targeting this 38 cent level here. So could we see a bounce back up? Yeah, when we've been this low and wells are selling and this is getting down here this low, we are historically more times than not seeing a move back up. So that is in our favor. That's definitely in our favor. I'm looking at the trend exhaustion over here, and these are usually all within the bottom red section as well. So we do have some more room to move down here. So 38 cents is possible. Let me take you guys over to some metrics here. Let's take a look at this. The emotional index, sitting in neutral here. It's funny because although this thing is heading down, it's still around this zone here where it's it's crashed a lot since this morning. Our metrics updated at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. This is insane to watch this, guys. Long for short trades are increasing. This was updated, this guys, at 8 a.m. this morning. Just a couple hours ago, this was updated. And short trades were increasing. So there's a lot of pressure in the market trying to push ADA down here even further. Let's look at this over here. Market cap strength, is that actually holding steady? No way. That's got to be moving. No, that's moving down with price and market cap are moving down. So these are both moving down. Look at how much money has come out of Cardano. I think people, I don't want to say people are giving up on this coin, but I think people are trying to bail right now. And guys, I'm not going to sell any of my positions. I'm not going to do it. It's too low. If anything, I would be adding to your dollar cost average entries. Great long trade coming out here. Well, institutional smart money looking for buys in here. The moment this went up here, look at that metric value. If you guys are watching this, look, the metrics you guys can access for all of our coins, they're in the description. We have a monthly cost for that. Purchase it. You guys it will help you become better traders. Watch this over here. When this comes out here and this came out with a big short, that was definitely looking for a move back down. Now we're seeing this over here for another pump. I do think what I'm probably going to do, I'm talking to my wife about this, and I said this to a lot to you guys, talk to your spouses before you actually jump into stuff like this, but probably putting more money in the market, because I want to show this to you guys down here. Look at this. Today, we ended up getting a dollar cost average entry, and guys, the way this is coded here, this is aggressive. It waits for bottom moves. Like, it may not call the absolute bottom of the bottom, and nobody can, just so, for the people who think you're supposed to be able to, you can't. This is pretty incredible. An entry right now with well money flow this low is not a bad idea. Now, would I still dollar cost average? Absolutely, I would dollar cost average into this, because you do not know. Nobody knows how low this thing's actually going to go. And it's kind of probably surprised a lot of people, that have watched this far. As far as the trade setup, I'll go ahead and show this to you guys. I want to keep the rest of them private for our members, but here's the trade setup we're looking at. You guys actually all got triggered in at 66 cents this morning. So 66 cents is already triggered in, and it's currently sitting at 62. So here's what happened to all of our traders this morning who got into this trade. You guys took, let's say $1,000, split it 4 equal portions, 250 went in each of these buy limits. You're in this first buy limit right now. What you need to do right now, if you want to follow me, and I'm not a financial advisor, anything like that, entertainment purposes only, just got to say that, is you want to make sure your sell limit is set up here, just in case we explode back up here. And then as we start moving down here, if we do go down further, let's assess this over here at that price. What was it? 38 cents? Yeah, 38 cents. Here you guys go. Here's a buy limit over here at 38. Like, you've got to come all the way down here, and you will then have hit your third buy limit, and you still have a fourth buy limit to go. If you hit your third buy limit, your break-even entry is going to come down here. It's not going to stay up here. This is why you guys have to be using, I'll just say it, you guys have to be using these charts. These charts are going to keep your account safe. It's so, nauseating to hear people be like, oh, crypto's just going to go up forever, or it's just going to go down forever. No, everything's going to oscillate back and forth. But you have to, at the end of the day, if you want to be a profitable and a good trader, you need to have good risk management, guys. Here's the thing, dollar cost average entry into all this, it's just the only way to trade. Because how do you know if Cardano wouldn't have pumped back up here? Nobody knows if it could have pumped back up. Nobody knows if this is going to go all the way back to the bottom. I don't either. We're just using the best analysis we can in the market. And yeah, I feel we have the best tools possible for trading crypto, because we literally have never lost a trade over here, and we're 122 wins. But those wins are awesome. But what's even more awesome is actually having an account that's still active versus a lot of people who don't have any money anymore. Yeah, we're down 34, I think 30, yeah, I think 34%, maybe just 34 or 35%. But guys, this market is, I'm going to look to buy. Honestly, guys, I'm looking to buy this market up. And, Bitcoin over here, $30,000. I came out with a video projection this morning. That's probably where we're going to target. Ethereum, we're going to need a bounce right here about 2200, maybe down here at structure support at 2150. But let's end this video with this, the SPY. The SPY is sitting at the next bounce zone. It is currently, the bounce zone, is at $398. Okay? That's where we need to set a bounce. If that bounce zone doesn't hold, and I'm doing this for the first time, let's find our next support. I highly recommend you guys use this over here, the SPY. The next greatest support is right here. It's going to be correlated to this structure high as well as this structure low. That's the next support line you need to watch, is $384. This is going to get insane. Okay, guys? This may see a bounce here, but we do not know. And I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I'm not going to sit on here and try to tell you that things are going to go to the moon. I'm not going to tell you it's going to go just crash, because some of these coins in here are so ridiculously low right now. Look at Mana. Look at how low Mana is, guys. Like, we're back here before like the pump took over. This is why I'm saying a lot of fear in the market, but I'm going to keep buying this up with you guys. I'm going to keep buying this up. Look at Matic here. By the way, the scalping trade, you guys hit your first buy limit, so you guys are doing great. You still have 2 other buy limits to go before you guys get taken out of that trade. So again, at the end of the day, it all comes down to risk management. It always does. Look at DOT, guys, down at this super strong support right here. This is looking for a bounce. Well, money flow on the daily, look at how low this is over here. This is what I'm watching for. Trend exhaustion low, well money flow. That's where we're looking for these moves back up. So just want to give you guys a quick little overview of that, of what I'm looking at. SHIB. Actually, let's look at SHIB. Look at SHIB over here. Just tanking this morning. Absolutely ridiculous. Look at where we're at. We're back over here before the jump. Either this market is about to take off and explode, and you better get money in, or it's probably going to be a little bit of a capitulation stage, and we might just kind of, lollygag for a little bit here, and then we're going to probably see an explosion. This is insane how much money's coming out of the market right now. And so I'm just giving you guys an honest update. I know I'll bring it back to Cardano here. Really, what I'm going to be doing is most likely just probably putting a little bit more money in, dollar cost averaging in on this on the way down. Bring down break even entries. I'm not, just so you guys know this, I'm not going to touch this portfolio. I'm going to keep it where it's at, because our win rate and the strategy we're using, I'm not going to inject any money in here, because I want to keep it honest with you guys, because you guys are trading with me. If I do anything, I'll probably add to a hodl position, just put some money in this, and that's probably where it will be. Because with this, I do not want to touch this, because I'm trading with you guys, and that's where our strategy is coming from. So I don't want to manipulate that whatsoever, to keep it all honest. So that is going to be where we're at 122 wins, and I'll keep you guys updated on this. But guys, crazy market right now. Let's see what happens, and I'll keep you guys updated. The indicators in the description, so you guys can time these markets and watch them, as well as our membership. I'll say this really quick. Those buy limits to keep you guys safe and trading correctly are over here. It's $95 a month, guys. I know the markets are down, but doubling down and actually getting into good positions right now, not just throwing money in when you want. This is where you guys can watch what the whales are doing. Get into the master classes, teaching how to manage emotions. Get in the community chat to talk to other members. The live inner circle over here, telling you guys, I'm going to be going live on May 19th. I'll be going live with you guys from 3 to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I'll be talking about the market, doing open Q&A sessions. It's going to be a big time to hang out, and that's in the inner circle, because a lot of things are happening. God bless you guys. Keep your heads up. If anything, in discretionary income, I would say this is so low, this may be a good time to start looking to buy in again, but use dollar cost average entries, and I am not selling anything, okay? I love you guys. I'll keep you updated. I'm with you until the end on this. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.